경기장 도시형.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to game number 4 between NSHoSeo and ZeNEX. At the top right-hand corner, we have our teal Terran player from Team ZeNEX. It is Sparta.
That is Sparta!
That is exactly what I was thinking. And his opponent in the lower left-hand corner, our red Protoss player and winner of 2 games in a row, that is NSHoSeo.San.
Yep, when ZeNEX.Sparta wanted to join the team, they said, alright, but first you have to fight all these other kids, then you have to go out into the wilderness and kill a wolf with your bare hands. Or no, you can make a spear if you want to, and then kill the wolf with that.
Did he have to kill his slightly abnormal baby brother as well?
What?
They killed the young that weren't they killed Spartans killed their children that weren't like that had disfigured. Or...
Well, that's just depressing, man.
Oh,
that just ruins the whole like fun of Sparta.
Oh God, I'm sorry, I just barely brought it down in here. I'll show myself the door, I guess.
Get out.
All right, so here we go now. PvT action is still commencing. We're going to see what San has up his sleeves this game. It's been kind of a crazy game 1 and 2 for him thus far. That PvP was just so weird.
Yeah.
Just counterattacks galore and odd unit compositions and builds, and it's weird.
A little bit strange, but kind of fun to watch.
Sure.
But this is TVP. This is a different matchup. This is a very different map as well. So we're going to see just a very different game, of course. Now, here's the thing. Looks like no gas for Sparta, so he's going to be going for that 1-Rax gasless expand. San is going to scout this pretty quickly because it doesn't look like Sparta's going to try to wall off or anything like that. San, on the other hand, is going for what I would imagine is going to be a 1-gate expand, especially once he sees this. He says, alright, there's no reason to spend the extra money on gateways right away. Go for like a 3-gate expand. Just go 1 gate, get the Nexus up there, get your economy going.
Yeah, we'll see what he can pull off here in just a bit as, continues to get the scouting
You're
done.
trapped
So
now, probe.
He'll know right what his opponent is up to, though, as it is indeed going to be a 1-Rax gasless FE, as we mentioned. So, all right, well, just waiting for each player to show their hands here in a bit. More curious how Sparta is going to follow this up. And every time he's come into play, this is the map that he's chosen, I believe. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's got a couple options. He's got some minerals saved up. I think we're going to see, we're going to see 1 of 2 things. Either 2 more barracks, otherwise 3 more, and we'll see him do that 4 barracks power build. He's just waiting to kill off that probe. There we go. And, oh no, he was just building the command center. I was a little bit ahead of myself.
Yes. Yeah, but he does have the command center dropping
like,
down on the
let's
low ground.
Let's just get to like minute 5 or something like that.
Can we 8X this, guys? Can we? No. And it is indeed a 1-gate expand out of San, so there we are.
Yep, it'd be pretty surprising if he did anything different unless he was planning on some sort of, really early pressure type build. But so far, just a macro opening from both of these guys.
All right, well, let's see here now, as Sparta does have 2 more barracks coming up. Stopping at that number, it appears, has not invested in his gas quite yet, but I'm sure it'll hit momentarily.
Yeah, we'll see. Always good to get that bunker up there as well. For those of you Terran players at home that think you might want to try this build, make sure you get that bunker early on. The reason being that Stalkers can outrange Marines by 1, and it's actually not too tough for them to micro against that. So if you don't have a bunker, you're going to lose a lot of your Marines. If you lose your Marines, you might start losing SCVs. So always get that bunker.
If you lose SCVs, you lose the game. And if you lose the game, you rage. And if you rage, you break things. And if you break things, then you become a super villain. And if you become a super villain, the world is over. So thus, build a bunker or the world ends.
There you go.
I love snowball arguments.
All right. Well, Twilight Council on the way here for San. We've been seeing a lot of quick blink play in PvP, but this time we're going to see a Dark Shrine. All right, very cool from San. And if there's no engineering bay for Sparta up, he might take a little bit of damage. Depends on if he decides to save a scan or 2 just in case. Some Terran players do choose to do that. If you're not going to get your engineering bay really early, it's good to save at least 1 at around the 8-minute mark or so, just to stay safe against those DT builds.
Yeah, we'll see if he does that selectish quick factory here in a second, or invest in those upgrades before he moves up to medevacs. And he does have quite a bit of gas saved up at the moment. And there it goes. There's Stim Pack coming up. Just waiting for that one. We'll see what goes in after that. San already. He's got a pylon buried, and ooh, the Marine doesn't quite get close enough to see it.
Yeah. Yep. A little bit of a mistake from that Marine. He should be fired.
And he is going to fire upon this probe, though. Probe making its way away. Passes by the automaton just to say hello. And here's the first couple of sentries actually coming up for now.
Huh, all right.
And we're going to see, because the Dark Triumph finishes in about 15 seconds. That's a lot of Marines out for Sparta, though.
It's a lot of gas used that could have been DTs as well. So what is San doing here exactly? That is so many Marines. I don't know why San is pushing ahead with this.
I don't either.
Oh, I know exactly why. He's making it look like he's going to do something like 6-gate him, or, you know, like 3 or 4-gate pressure off of 2 bases. So this is just going to make Sparta not expect the DTs even more. That was actually a really, really smart move by San to show all those sentries.
Well, Sparta's already got his engineering bay coming up, so we'll see if he reacts to this at all, or if he saw the little shimmer of units running through. Here come the DTs.
I thought I just heard some mules go down as well.
Yeah, I think so. No energy and no energy.
Yep, all right. It worked, actually. Okay, so we don't know if Sparta was saving energy. We didn't check that. But the thing is that he is not expecting the DTs at all from San. Nope. Really smart. Showing those sentries in that Stalker was just the most brilliant little move. That's why I love watching San play.
And this may put Sparta in a not recoverable position right now. He's losing a lot of supply. He's not mining anything at all. His opponent is jumping ahead. There it is. Wow.
What is that?
Oh my God! All right, so San takes his 3rd game in a row, and NSHoSeo is up 3-1.
San with a little bit of trickery there. I like this kid, man. It looks like San is starting to come back and beat San again.